Jonzherka, law of attraction is why you pray. No, I pray for gratitude. Like my prayers always sound the same. Thank you for my family and friends. Keep them healthy, and that's it. No, I never pray for like, can I have subscribers and shit? You know, I always say I'll do it myself. I don't need you for subs. I'll do the subscriber thing myself. Just keep everyone around me healthy, so I don't have to be distracted. And yeah, it's always just a gratitude prayer. It's not like anything. I did pray to go viral once. That was kind of greedy, but the prayer was really about my family and friends. And I said, if you could do one thing for me, I hate working on Granville Street. This is a dead end life. I want to go viral. I want to be like those YouTubers. And I didn't know who Jake Paul and stuff was, but I said some YouTuber and shit. And then when I went viral as fuck, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And then all my coworkers who've heard it before I went viral, they started praying. And I'm like, it's not going to work if you guys just praying to go viral, right? You guys don't even believe. So I don't know. My life experience taught me that like being grateful works. Should have seen these bouncers start praying, bro. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you praying to? Although it was strange, when I did pray, I talked about the flat earth in my prayers, right? It was the first time I saw the light. Without flat earth, I don't think I'd even believe in that shit. Because I needed scientific evidence. I needed curvature formula to make sense before I pray. And my brothers laugh so hard when I say that. They're like, you have to be joking. Look at my life. Look at you guys, right? Look at everyone around me. Like, there's only one king on the internet, right? And you're looking at him. How did you meet Trainwrecks? I think I was yelling at some girls who were cheating on their guys on a podcast, and he just joined the podcast and said, Zherka's right. Like, you need to stop being degens. Zherka, how do you feel about people who yell random shit on the street? They're coping, dude. A lot of crackheads are coping. I actually feel for them. I'm the only person who gets envious of a homeless person. Like Hassan Piker, when he sees a homeless person, he's disgusted. He will never admit it, but we know his nature. Like we've seen enough of his streams to know that, right? When I see a homeless person, I see someone free from society in the matrix. Obviously, you don't want to be homeless, but I envy that kind of freedom a bit. My teachers always said, you'll either be a rock star or a homeless. So I guess we're choosing rock star for now. John, why don't you join any organized religion? Because I'm the son of God. Why would I join? Right? They should join me. They should subscribe to me. Why the fuck would I join a religion? A religion of what? Pedophiles? Right? Or like, let's say I call my Catholic side of family. I'm like, hey, I joined the Catholic Church. Like, are we to talk to the pedophile priest now? Like, why the fuck would I want to be around pedos? Right? There's enough pedos in StarCraft. There's enough of them on the internet. Why the fuck am I going to a temple of pedos? But I sometimes think we're all children of the Creator. It's just you guys will never admit it. Even if you're religious, you'll be afraid to admit it, But I can't imagine a creator making me a narcissist and being mad that I'm narcissistic. Fuck that shit. That sounds really stupid. I can't even imagine a creator being mad at me. Yeah, my come up was extremely lucky. I was scouted. I was found on Omegle, but my friend said you were found at 24 years old. So who's to say that they found you late? Like they should have found you at 22 or 23, or it was bound to happen with the stuff you're posting on Instagram. But no, I'm extremely lucky. Like I'm actually lucky as fuck. How can you be related to God, jonzherka, when you're flawed? The same way you're related to. Like, what man is not flawed, but is man away from his creator? I don't know. He's created by him. Yeah, I saw that 99. I saw that. I saw that. What if there's multiple gods? Well, by definition, you can't have that. That's some pagan cringe shit. You know, God means infinite, and there'll be one infinity, right? Which is weird because, like, have you noticed atheists try and, like, in the hypothetical, they admit that the creator is infinite. So they're like, okay, if there's an infinite God, explain to me the problem of evil. Why is there evil in the world? You just admit that your creator is infinitely wiser than you. Why would you try and understand something if you're infinitely ignorant? Wouldn't you just say, oh, wow, maybe it'll make sense one day? Wouldn't that be more logical than trying to be like playing God and saying, well, this doesn't make sense? And, you know. But atheists have one strong take they never mention. The strongest atheist take I've ever heard was from my cousin. He's a hardcore atheist. And he said, okay, you believe in God, explain amputees. And I was like, fuck. You know, that, you know, then you can do that for any kind of like thing you're born with. But then again, you're trying to solve like the problem of like, yeah, like a lot of religious people would be like, humans caused that, right? Like humans do degen shit. They don't eat the right foods. They do everything wrong. And then they have kids that are like, their DNA is wrong and stuff. And, you know, like, you know, most people drink alcohol with their kids and their, you know, when they're pregnant and they don't even know they're pregnant. So if you think about how much of that shit just accumulates. Yeah. But I think the greatest point a religious pastor once told me on the street, he said, sin is passed down through DNA. And I never understood that until I realized your parents' failures will come haunt you, right? Or what your parents suffer with, you know, with their psychology, you will suffer with, right? Like if your mom has, you know, my mom has anxiety and then it's passed down. And but yeah, I don't try and make sense of it. I think that's kind of weird. I love Bruce Lee. Yeah, my dad put me on him. But here's what it all comes down to. All of DGG chat laughed at me because I said they will never be able to recreate an organic eyeball that's the same as a human eye, and they didn't get that. So I had to explain. I'm like, Destiny, can they ever create a human? Right? Science. Can science create a human one day, 1,000 years from now? And Destiny said, yes, they can. And that's when I realized, like, Destiny's not that bright. You know? And they were starting to say stuff like, what about infrared vision and night vision is better than the human eye? And I'm like, you're not getting it at all. You're not getting what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, they can clone one. I'm saying from scratch, can they make a human? You know? Can you make a human from scratch when you find out how to do it? Right? Which is so interesting because like atheists also believe humans are animals. What's the difference from animals and humans? Humans feel shame. Yeah, that's Haz's, right? And there's many differences, but I don't think we're animals. Like we behave like them for sure. We're fucking wicked, but humans and animals. You know, I had a vegan debate with Vegan Gains, and he made that argument. I was like, that's kind of weird. Jonzherka animals do not feel shame. Yeah, that's why I said that's what separates us. Which you could say is soul, but people are like, oh, define soul. And that's, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give the atheist like stuff that you can't define. Anyone who believes we're literally animals is the cringiest people in society. Like, You know, chimpanzees are just like humans. Actually, they just ate from magic mushrooms and developed. Oh God, stoned ape theory. Stop, bro. Your religion is Joe Rogan, and you're cringe. You are so cringe, dude. Elon Musk and Joe Rogan. That's all I do all day. Wow. The Elon, the guy saved by government subsidies. Yeah, he's a genius. Like, get out of here, man. No, I think, but anyways, we're talking about this because this is where the conversation is going to go, I think, because this guy's a pastor. I don't know if I'm wrong about this, but I think Jesee's a pastor. Yeah, even believing in evolution and saying we are animals they're not the same, dude. Okay, you either believe humans are above animals or not. Like, all right, chimpanzees have souls, John. Okay, maybe. That's how I know if given power, most DGGers would be eugenicists, right? They try and shape humanity through. Well, it already happens today, but you know what I mean. No, we're not the same as animals. When humans inflict evil onto each other, they can do it for no reason. You know, they can do it just because they're inflicted themselves, right? And a lion doesn't wake up and say, "I'm just gonna go fucking tear shit up," right? There's a reason why he wants to tear shit up. Mm-hmm. Dolphins kill for fun. I'm saying dolphins will not kill for jealousy. Like humans will kill for jealousy, right? And then you can make an evolutionary argument and say, well, it's to like keep the humans' offspring just to themselves, and so it's the same thing. But yeah. If you look at most of the great minds in history, their logical conclusion was there is a creator. It's just stupid to ponder on it. Like if you look at high level elites and stuff like that, they believe in there's a good force and an evil force, and you can draw from both, and that's what Freemasonry is, and blah 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 blah. And if you look at most elites around the world, they're like yin and yangers, you know. I'll tell you something. The neocons that invaded the Middle East were all atheists. They were not Christians. Okay. Right? Elites are always atheists, bro. They just want to push their agenda. Darwin Andes. You can determine which religion is the truth with logical reasoning and proofs. There's no logic with religion. Right? There's logic with flat earth. You know, you can do curvature formula at 80,000 feet and see if there's curvature, right? You can do that. But with religion, you have to say, well, there's a burning bush, and yeah. And, oh, wow, there's a burning bush. Oh, my God. You know, like, where's the science in the burning bush, bro? And I don't mean like scientism. I mean like to study it, to like observe it in nature. Why would anything exist if not for a purpose? Yeah. Even Plato talks about like the form and how everything, that TV there there's a reason. There's a reason why it's there. Everything has meaning, right? All of the highest level intellectuals throughout history believed everything had meaning. It's only to control a consumer market that you want them atheists, right? Like, for example, the atheists have 90 iPhones, iPads, like they're the easiest people to sell stuff to, correct? So of course elites are going to want you guys talking about Fortnite and not God, right? But I hope they talk about this. I think they're going to talk about this.
Really?
Yeah, so like if you're, I remember there was like one guy in my class that was religious and he got bullied because it was like pathetic because you're believing in Santa Claus basically.
Damn.
Yeah, but he did get bullied because he believed in God.
Wow. And did your parents don't believe in God either?
No.
What is it like to grow up without a belief in God?
I get to have a lot of more fun than most people do. Yeah.
Life's not about fun. Life's about reducing suffering, right? If life was about fun, I would just do fucking cocaine every day of my life. Like, what the fuck? How has Steven let her say this? Like, he doesn't even contradict this?
So I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
And what do you do when you have those empty moments when that kind of stuff doesn't satisfy you anymore?
I take mushrooms.
You take mushrooms?
Yeah.
And do you
What the fuck? They actually did this.
take mushrooms too, Destiny?
Sometimes, yeah.
Really?
I'm the most anti-shrooms guy you'll ever meet. There's debates you can see where I say that Molly is better than shrooms, and people freak out. So I'm way more hardcore on this drug take than Jesee. That's why I get so angry when you guys call me, yo, John, are you like a libertarian? Like, cause like Joe Rogan's audience would love you, and just legalize all drugs, John.
Were you taking mushrooms before you met Melina?
Yep.
And why do you take mushrooms?
It's a fun experience.
And what do you do with your empty moments?
I don't really have empty moments. I work a ton. I do things for fun on the side. Like, I got people to hang out with. Like, yeah, I don't really have empty moments.
Do you guys plan to have children once you get married?
Probably eventually, yeah.
And will you cut out all this other stuff once you have children?
I mean, like when you have children, like you probably can't do as much.
Because you don't have time, right?
Yeah, it depends on what's going on. Like, we're not gonna have like the kid crawling around the living room while we're like high on mushrooms, like crawling around and stuff. It's not gonna happen. Yeah.
Amazing. And so, Destiny, I didn't know you already had a child.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a boy or girl?
Boy.
And how old is he?
10 years old.
You spend time with him?
Yeah, I used to a lot when he was younger, but then since I moved to California, I just have to fly out there basically every time I travel.
Oh, I see. So when you do see him, you're pretty close to him? He's close to you? Are you close to him?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Sometimes we stream together when I go down. He likes to like goof off on stream and stuff. And then we talk on the phone and whatnot, yeah.
That's amazing. Destiny, so you have no morals?
I mean, I think I have morals, but...
No, not you, but Destiny. I mean, not you, but Melina.
Oh, I do. I have morals, sure.
Where do you get your morals from?
I treat people around me like I want to be treated.
Oh no, don't say the Christian one to a pastor. That's so bad. Destiny realized she fucked up. Oh no. And the religious people will never do. If I was a religious person, I could argue so much better than they did. Dude, like, if you're a religious person with the three main religions, right? The three main religions, you could make the argument that all law and the whole judicial system comes from the commandments and all that, and then it, passes into the New Testament and then the Quran, and you can make that argument easily. No religious person actually does this, though. Wanky, don't spam. What the fuck? What are you doing? But yeah, hold on. Let's see this.
I have morals, sure.
Where do you get your morals from?
I treat people around me like I want to be treated.
And how is that, like slaps?
Like I sleep.
Dude, Jesse's too dumb to actually take that and use it against her. Like, dude, if I was in Jesse's shoes, yeah, that's like she's throwing you a baseball, dude. Just knock it out the park. But Jesse's like wants to talk about sluts.
I treat people around me like I want to be treated.
And how is that, like slaps?
Like I sleep with people so they can sleep with me. Is that what you mean?
Do you get paid to? Do people pay you to sleep with you, or is it free?
Do you? Why do you think I would get paid to sleep with people?
Well, I'm just asking. I don't know because I don't know you. I know
Wait, do
Destiny.
you
So
think? Yeah, but do you think like for a woman to sleep with a lot of people, she needs to get paid because she doesn't want to?
not today because the lack of value. So you can get it free now anywhere.
Yeah, guys.
So
No,
do you,
I've never been paid to sleep with someone.
I heard you say in your Instagram thing that you were raped.
Oh, yeah.
What? Oh, wow. Oh, this one's turning into something way different. I didn't think this is happening. Who saw this in chat? You guys don't warn me on this? What, did he just actually say that? No way. I thought he'd have a team that tells him how to like reword things.
Been paid to sleep with someone.
I heard you say in your Instagram thing that you were raped.
Oh, yeah, one time.
And how old were you? How did that
I
happen?
was 16 years old.
So that's why you're doing what you're doing now?
Oh, you think that I have like issues, like sexual issues or something? Nah, I'm pretty fine. It's pretty chill.
So that's not.
I got a therapy for a little bit there, but it was all good.
So were you able to overcome that trauma?
Yeah,
How do you know you've
Sure.
overcome that?
because whenever something similar has happened, I punch the guys in the face.
So they have tried to rape you. Other guys have tried to
Well,
rape
not
you.
rape, but like sexually harassed or something. Usually I just like do something about it. Yeah.
And so if you are having sex with so many people, how do you know if you're being raped or not?
Oh, because I want it. When I see dick, I want it. When I see pussy, I want it. That's the difference, you know?
So you are a millennial. Is that millennial age?
No,
I think she
Zoomer.
might be
I'm
Generation
a
Z.
zoomer, yeah.
So in Sweden, most of
Mel is a Zoomer? How old is she? Oh my god, what the hell? I always forget this. Huh. When did he meet her? Was that TwitchCon? Whoa. This is crazy. Whoa. When you hear the word Zoomer, and yeah, I'm not defending millennials. I think they're cringe as fuck. Yeah, I think they're cringier. Zoomers are pretty cool, you know, like. But when you hear Zoomer, do you ever think of like a crybaby? That's what I think for millennial. But now people are pushing it to Zoomer, and I would almost make the argument Zoomers are more based than millennials. You know, and not because Twitch chat is younger, but because millennials started that whole social justice wave hardcore, right? And Zoomers had to deal with it. They had to literally deal with the wave we started. The NA fucking millennials started. Then the whole world has to deal with it. Which is so weird. If you look at social justice warriors in the UK, they're 1% power level compared to NA social justice people, right? You know, like a liberal in the UK will get along with me, but a liberal in the US will literally say something to me like, yeah, it's okay for a girl to sleep with 500 dudes. Yeah, that doesn't affect her mental health at all. Nope, not one bit. Sorry. Nope, I'm a liberal. Doesn't make sense. Sorry, John. You're just a tradcon. That's what you are, John. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing to me, bro? What do you mean it doesn't affect your mental health? Like, and it's so weird. They'll make arguments that playing sports will affect your mental health, but fucking will not? What? Dude, like, I'm done with liberals, man. I think. Yeah.
of the Generation Zs have the same attitude about sex and life as you do?
I'd say so. we're Swedes are way more open when it comes to nudity and when it comes to sexual activity and stuff. Yes.
Are Swedish people like into cock stuff? Because I've had my first big following on Twitch was all Swedish people saying you're the man. Everyone on Twitch is cringe, and I'm like, oh, you guys are based out there. You're into like masculinity, but then every day I talk about it, they go, Zherka, you're wrong. Swedish people are into cuckery. So I'm like, I really gotta Google these Swedish people because I don't know much about them. They're betas? But how if like some of my biggest gifters are like so red pill that they're banned from this channel? You know, how the fuck? How's that possible? What do you think of Orson? I love him. What about him? Yeah. No, someone in my chat once tried to convince me that white people have a fetish to be cucks. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. You know, I think the market makes them that way, right? Especially if we look at the dating market, it makes them that way. But one guy's really trying to convince me in chat for like hours that, you know, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He was trying to say Swedish people are into cuckery, and I'm like, I don't know, because like my first experience with Swedish people was on Twitch. Actually, we don't have that many up here in Canada, but or I just didn't meet them at the clubs or anything. And I've met every kind of person, but my first experience with Swedish people was my chat. My first day on the internet was a bunch of Swedish people. Zherka cringes fuck peace. Hold on, let me ban you. Bro, feels great, man. That's your fucking life ideology. Look at your profile picture. It's weed. Okay? Your personality is weed. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Weed is what's giving you gyno, bro. I smoke weed and I hate weed. Fucking nerd. You ever met a stoner you want to be like? I haven't. Right? Like, I like it for sleep, but I don't tell people I'm like a stoner and shit. Wiz Khalifa? Didn't he fall off? Wait, Wiz Khalifa? You want to be like Wiz Khalifa? That's your role model? Oh boy. Last time I heard about him, he was banging twins. This was years ago. And then he was on the Austin show. Why do you ban people that criticize you? I don't. I click the profile before I ban someone. If they're blue pill, I have to ban them. That's my real religion, right? I'm anti-blue pill, right? Freedom of association. I just want to be away from you guys. It's not that I want to like come at you guys and stuff. I want to be away from cuck energy, okay? All right. There's some that I like, but it's like a handful, maybe 4 or 3. Can you check if I'm blue pill? I'd have to read your logs. Hold on. You said, jonzherka, where's Miskiff? I only have you and him. Oh, you said how's for content. That's pretty based. You said easy clap, Keck W. 1 million Keck W's. That's interesting. And you hate Globies. Okay. Destroy Globy. What the fuck? Globy equals in debt. Stop yourself, man. Dude, all you talk about is globies. What is all this? Stupid globies. Globies have bad etiquette. Mizkif cares too much about John. It's crazy, bro. Okay, what were we talking about there? Miz emotes. What are they called? Mizkif you. So true, John, in caps lock. Yeah, you're pretty base. I'm becoming a minister. What? You said Jade is super nervous. The girl that DM'd me, when are we IRLing? Yeah, you're blue pill. Blue pill people think girls are nervous when they're not nervous because you're used to them being nervous around you because you're blue pill and weird. Yeah, I'm not doing that. No, bro. You should know if you... Dude, it's a very simple test if you're blue pill. Does your girl take other Ds?
It's not uncommon to meet Swedes that has the same like count number as I do. Yeah.
Well, no
It's a
wonder.
different culture.
No wonder Sweden is going to hell in a handbasket.
You think so?
Yeah, it has no values. What?
It's fun. Have you ever seen Midsummer? The movie? It's
No,
very
I have.
accurate.
No, I have not.
Yeah, it's like we have like a cult up here, and we sleep around.
Oh, this is a good movie, dude. Oh my God, this is a good movie.
And that's what we do. And
Throw people off cliffs.
Bro, I watched that movie with a girl and I can't believe that was her idea.
yeah, that's what we do. Did you know?
You like up there in Sweden, Destin?
Do I live up here?
Do you like it there?
Jonzherka, what are your thoughts on her takes? Oh, Mel is my friend. She knows everything she says is wrong in my universe. Like in my brain, everything she says, it's just wrong. Right? But she knows I love her. But still, I don't have to agree with that, right? And Destiny's like a 65% based human. When he's offline, maybe 75. But when he starts shouting the N-word in public, then I don't like him.
Oh, yeah, I think it's okay, yeah.
Would you prefer America or Sweden?
I'm probably America because my son lives there and because that's where like everything I know is. But I think there's pros and cons to both places.
So do you and Melina have threesomes and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Destin, I'm surprised at you.
I thought we went over all this last time. I'm a degenerate, Jesse.
We're
I
surprised.
don't remember that. Maybe I just
Half man,
forgot.
half woman, right?
And so what was it that attracted you when you first saw Melina, knowing that she'd been with so many guys and ladies? What was it that attracted you to her?
I mean, that's not stuff I usually care about, like what somebody's body count is. Not usually something I worry about. I don't know. We hung out a lot and we had fun a lot, and that's enough for me to like get to know somebody better. So she came to America afterwards, and then we continued to hang out. Our relationship got deeper, and yeah.
So you guys are not in love with other people. You're just in love with one another, and you have sex with everybody and their mama.
Exactly. I only love 3 people, Jesse.
And who's that?
Melina, my son, Nathan, and black people.
Oh, you love
So
black
sweet.
people?
Yeah, I do.
Melina, you love black people?
Oh yes.
Do you love white people?
Yes.
You do?
I love everyone.
Are there black people in Sweden?
Yes.
A few of them.
A few? Because black people don't like cold weather.
This reaction, bro. Because Destiny's so... He's like, I'm online.
Are there black people in Sweden?
Yes.
A few of them.
A few? Because black people don't like cold weather.
Well,
Okay.
some of them do here, I guess.
And so,
I don't get how come he gets nervous. Like, if he said that to me, I'd be like, oh, I didn't know that. You know, I would just troll Jesee back. Why doesn't they troll back?
I don't know
Why do they not troll back? Why doesn't?
what to say to you guys. This is so interesting. Does sex ever get bored to you guys?
Yeah, that's why you have it with lots of people, so it doesn't get boring.
How about you, Melina?
No, I don't think it gets boring.
By the way, this is a really bad take. You know, I don't think it ever gets boring with one person you like. I think that's a lie. You know, I wasn't bored after 2 years. And my libido's low for other reasons, right? Like, it's not like I was bored of them. If they're really hot, it'll never get boring that you want other people, right? I mean, you will, but you'll suffice. You'll be like, oh, I'm good. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, my dream would be like, you know, Scientology, Church of Scientology, to start Zherkology, right? And we do a cuck test, and whoever fails has to like do all the meaningless tasks, right? And then you go up in ranks. Like we test you every month. That would be my dream come true, right? And the only cucks that would be allowed to go higher in ranks are people like Destiny who have way more experiences than their partner. So they're like adversarial. They're winning the game.
How, if you're such a slut, how are you going to be a good wife and mother?
I mean, I think I'm pretty good right now. I'm pretty good. I'm gonna be pretty good when I'm a wife and a mother as well. No?
But how?
How?
Yeah.
What do you think my sex life has to do with my kid?
You're not going to have time to raise kids until you're constantly be having sex.
Wait, do you think I'm like every?
Jesee Lee Peterson just jumps to conclusions and lets them just figure it out. It's so crazy.
Like, okay, wait. How many men do you think I've had sex with today?
Today?
Yeah.
I don't
If I've
know.
had 50, if I've slept with 50 people in my life since I was 16 years old, how many people a day do you think I fuck?
If I took a guess, I would say about 10 today. You knocked out 10.
Look at his face. He's like, my real god is the troll face emote. Like, this is what he lives for, bro. You know, you could tell Jesee pipes chicks, bro. He's not a pastor. He just pipes and just doesn't give a fuck.
Wait, well, how does that math work in that case? How
I
many
don't know.
days is in a year?
I'm just guessing.
And like in 5 years, if there's 50 people,
But-
how can I have a new one all the time?
Because you're going to move away from 10. You're trying to reach 100 by the end of the year, right?
No,
quota.
it's not 50 in a year. It's 50 since a decade.
Do
Yeah.
you get sad sometimes?
Everyone, do you get sad sometimes too? Everyone gets sad sometimes. No?
Do you get sad sometimes?
Yeah.
And what makes you sad at times?
Stress makes me sad.
Nice.
Stress makes you sad.
Yeah.
Justin, how do you deal with the hell when it comes out of Melina?
Actually, I'm really bad when it comes to that stuff. Usually I say we just need to take like a few hours apart and chill, and then we usually just come back and talk about whatever's going on.
And so you're not able to help her to overcome her hell?
I don't think she's going through hell, unless you mean dating me is going through hell, which maybe it kind of is. No, I mean, like, she figures out a lot of stuff on her own. Like, we can talk about things.
I'm very
like,
independent, Jesee.
Yeah.
You're very independent?
Yeah.
And so how does he deal with the hell when it comes out of you, when you're just mad about nothing?
No, I just usually stay quiet.
You don't take it out on him?
No.
You don't?
No.
Is that true, Destiny?
No. Why would I still be with somebody like that? That'd be horrible.
Millennial, can you see yourself being a wife that stay at home and cook and iron and clean
I don't
the
like
house?
I like cleaning, but I do not like cooking.
Oh, you don't? Do you
No.
cook, Destiny?
I mean, I can, but usually we just order food. It's a lot of time.
So what are you going to do when you get the kids? Are you going to just order food or cook?
Or you probably could cook if you want. It's not like it's hard to learn, right?
It's hard for men to learn. I don't know about for women.
I don't think it's hard for men to learn. If you go into any restaurant, you go back to the kitchen. It's like 90% men cooking back there.
But
right?
they had to go to school for that.
No, you don't have to go to school to learn to cook at IHOP or
Wait, do you
Village
know how to
Inn.
make spaghetti?
Do
Right.
I?
Do you know how to make spaghetti? How do you make spaghetti?
I don't know. I know that I've never done it, but I think you're
Really?
supposed to borrow the water because cooking is a woman's thing.
Really?
Oh my god. Oh my god. People always ask me this. They're like, yo, Zherka, you're traditional, but do you want your like wife to cook? I'd rather order. Who the fuck wouldn't rather order? I never understand people who want to cook.
Yeah.
I mean, I know plenty of men that's really, really good at cooking, and
Wait.
a lot of women that doesn't.
Well, I know
how.
some that are good cook, but they did it as a career. They went to school. They learned how.
Maybe this is your new interest that you're gonna try when you get home today, and you'll figure out that you love cooking.
I seriously doubt that.
Why? Why you haven't tried it, so you don't know it?
I mean, it seemed like a boring thing. It seemed more
Really?
like a woman thing to do.
Wait, would you say that a woman's life is boring?
Today's woman life is boring because you can see that they're all empty and unhappy.
Damn.
Do I look empty and unhappy to you?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
I don't know. When I saw your video yesterday or last night and I heard what you were saying, I felt a sense of sadness for you.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm not judging you about it because I understand you don't believe in God, so Satan is your daddy. Your parents didn't guide you the right way, so I understand it. I just felt it wasn't something that I was happy to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I wish
see.
everybody well, and I can't imagine you having peace sleeping with that many people, and now you say you're doing drugs and all that, so you
Wait,
can't.
do you like orgasms?
Like who?
Do you like orgasms?
No.
Really?
Uh-uh.
So why did you sleep with 50 women then?
I never slept with 50 women.
You said you were a slut maker.
But not 50 women. I mean, when I was growing
Yeah,
up,
plenty.
women were not as empty, as sleazy as they are today.
How many women did you make into sluts, Jesee?
If I took a guess between 17 and 20 something, I would say
How
about,
could you do that to
I
those
would
women?
say about 5 or 10 at best.
Damn, for his day, that's not bad at all.
How could you make them so empty and sad?
So now,
You did that to them. You made them sad and empty. Why did you do that to them?
well, at that time, I was sad myself at that time.
This is actually true. You know, when I was sad, I would just hook up with people and just ditch them, never talk to them again. And, you know, like my city was kind of like, whoa, he's that guy. Like, what the fuck happened to him? Yeah. But it's weird. I was waiting for a bad reputation, but it made me king. It made me king, you know? But every now and then I would think like, damn, she really likes me. You know, maybe there's a point where for a few months when I became really good at it that I'd stop making jokes. Because a girl told me, she's like, you know, when you're making jokes, they're falling for you. So just bang them without jokes. I was like, okay. Yeah. I was this slut maker. I had horns, bro.
Because
Do you take
that's
your
why I was
sadness
doing it.
out on these women?
But yeah, most of the time when men take advantage of women like that, it's because they're looking for something too,
True.
and they both, the men and the women, are looking for something that they never find in that way. But I want to ask you this, Melina, do you vote?
Do I what?
Vote.
Vote. Oh yeah, of course.
So are you more liberal or conservative?
Liberal.
Most women on earth are.
And what is a liberal exactly?
Like, if they could choose, I mean.
To me, I don't know actually. What would you describe it as?
Well, like, what do the
Not
left-leaning
conservative.
people in Sweden stand for over, like, the right-leaning people? Because
fuck, I
technically
feel
it's
like-
not liberal here, it's like leftist.
No, yeah,
more
it's like we have a different kind of political system in Sweden. So we have like multiple parties, and you vote for like one, basically. And then there's like more left ones, and then there's more middle ones, and more right ones.
And what's your impression of the, I guess, right or conservative in Sweden? What's your impression of them?
I actually I don't really know many super conservative people, and the people that call themselves conservatives are more liberal actually than they are
Based.
right or like, yeah, conservative.
I would say this about Americans too, actually. Like, you know, they're all fucking talking about the church and stuff until a babe walks into their room, and then they're like, I'm smashing. You know, I'm gonna repent, John. I'm like, okay, bro, keep coping, bro. Especially Muslims in my nightclubs. They'd be like, Astaghfirullah, John, how could you be eating pepperoni pizza, John? I'm like, what? You have your arm around a wildebeest looking woman that literally had 1,000 shots of vodka, and you're telling me I'm a sinner? Get your fucking face away from my pizza. And that was like the biggest point of like, I would try and make this point like, you guys are the real degenerates, right? And they'd always go quiet. They're like, oh, bro, don't insult my girlfriend. Yeah, it's not your girlfriend, bro. You've known her for 2 weekends. And I knew her before you.
I see. So
Yeah,
you
it's a
don't
bit different.
you don't pay a lot of attention to politics.
I used to more.
And why did you stop?
I got other interests.
I see.
Yeah.
Destiny, you are still liberal, right?
Yep.
Really? And at one time, you were conservative when you were a Christian?
Yeah, when I was like 14, 15, 16, yeah.
Really?
I could eat. Don't you think Destiny could be painted as conservative a lot easier than a lib? Not just his guns take, but he's so corporate Andy that he's so cozy with conservatives, and he hates lefties and libs. If you notice that, like, Destiny's whole chat is coping because they're all secretly edgelords and stuff like that, but they like cope and they pretend he's a lib when he's nothing like his own chat. Matter of fact, he starts banning his own chat when they get soft. Like, they bans right off the Reddit. Like, to me, Vosh is more of a liberal than Destiny. Way more. That's why they don't even get along. Oh, Vosh is a libertarian socialist, John.
And so once you stopped being a Christian, that's why you changed party, or?
No, actually, I slowly became more left-leaning probably when I was like in my early 20s.
What does your parents think of you now as opposed to then?
My parents always loved me, but I mean, obviously they wish I was more conservative.
Really? That's amazing, man. You know Larry Elder, right? You know who he is?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
What?
I feel like I've heard the name. Wait, remind me. No.
He's
Yeah,
running
Larry is a conservative, and he's with, I forgot with who, but I know Larry.
for governor of California.
Yes.
There's a
that's okay.
recall on Gavin Newsom.
Newsom, yeah.
And so Larry is he is black, but he is conservative, and the liberals here are having a fit. They don't want Larry in there. They're treating him in the way, because you know liberals are evil, right? And so they're treating him in the way that they treated Donald Trump.
Liberals are not evil. They're just misguided. They're not evil, you know? That's kind of crazy. They're not evil. Like, they don't wake up, oh, I'm fucking demonic, bro. Right? They're just misguided. They're just like, yeah, John, individual liberty. Like, it's okay to put on MTV and TikTok 13-year-olds dancing and twerking because individual liberty, John. Like, you don't want a 12-year-old to dance, John? How could you, John? That's my religion. Watching TikTokers is my religion, John. And I'm like, dude, you are literally Satan, bro. You know.
Attacking him, fighting, throwing the eggs at
By the way,
him.
you'll never find a liberal that thinks TikTok should be banned for 13-year-olds. That's not a thing, right? Immediately when they start feeling like pedos, they start conceding. They go, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But usually they defend it, which is fucking maddening to me.
And things like that. What do you think about that?
I honestly, I don't know much about what Larry stands for. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure Newsom is winning the recall. I don't think he's going to get recalled. So
True.
yeah, I haven't followed the California stuff much.
True.
Well, I'm not sure if he's going to win or not, because when they got the petition, the signature to put on this election to have the recall, it was Republicans and Democrats and liberals and independents who wanted him out because of the mess he's made of California.
Oh, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I haven't read much on it recently, but my understanding is that right now the recall is like going pretty poorly, and he's probably still going to be there.
I wouldn't believe the media. We'll wait and see, but I wouldn't believe the media. You know, they lied about Donald Trump in the same way.
Oh yeah, you think he won the election?
There's a bear in the woods. There's the bear.
Okay.
I can't say the word. Melina, are you a feminist?
Yeah.
You are a feminist. And what is a
Yeah.
feminist? When you say you're a feminist, what does that mean?
By the way,
Equal.
why he feels strong about this is Destiny literally argued for hours that Western media does not push fraudulent stories. They just skew the truth, but they're giving you the truth in their version. That's literally word for word what he said. To be a lib in today's society is like to literally believe in MTV. It's the cringiest fucking... It's literally like CNN is kind of based. CNN is kind of based, John. Actually, CNN is kind of based. And he was defending Fox News. He's like, Fox News doesn't push fraudulent stories. I'm like, really? They don't? You can get a lib to defend Fox News. That's how I know they're corporate righties that are in hiding, right? They're only in hiding for extra money and girls, really. Like, well, what about them is lib besides there's some of their social positions, really, right? I can make an argument that I'm a better lib, you know, and I have to like fight away from those thoughts.
Equal rights to me. That's what it means to me.
Equal rights?
Yeah, I like rights, and like I don't think you should be forced into like a certain sort of person as like what matter like gender you have.
What do you mean by that?
Like you're saying that women belongs in the kitchen. I don't think they necessarily have to be that way. I think people should be born and be able to do whatever they want.
Oh,
That sounds
okay.
like more fun to me.
That's more fun. You're just all about fun.
Yeah, isn't that what life is about? No?
No.
Damn.
But
Really?
I
Why?
understand you're 23.
Why is that?
I understand you're 23, you're young, and so I can see why you would see it that way. So I do understand it. Destiny, are you a feminist?
Yeah, I guess so, Jesse.
And what does that mean to you?
If he answers with the equality take, he will win this.
I think that women and men should be able to pursue what they want pretty equally in society.
There you go. See what I mean? This is what I told Haas to do. Like, this is the right answer, but people get this one wrong all the time.
Really? And you don't
Really?
think there should be any guidelines at all?
I mean, I think the guidelines, as long as people are getting along well, people are happy, people are doing what they want to do, people feel like they can do what they want to do without other people bullying them for it, I think it's good.
Melina, have you heard of black...
Someone in chat said, bro, please never get partnered and become like Daily Mafia. You just added someone else in chat. And you're like, yo, this person, don't be like that. What the fuck kind of insult is that? Why would you do that? Bro, chatters are bored. Be nice to them, man. You're a mod. They're bored. They're here to kick, bro. That's like I open up the doors to a party and we're all kicking, and then one of the bouncers comes up to me and goes, "Yo, never be like that guy." What did he do, bro?
Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
And it's a far-left liberal radical organization that was founded by
Is
a
it
bunch
radical?
Yeah, they
Okay.
were founded by a bunch of fat, black, radical lesbians.
Yo, he's not holding back, bro. His fucking power level's too high right now. Why is he doing this? Isn't he on radio right now?
What's
Oh.
your impression of them?
So, yeah. I'd say it sounds hot.
What?
It sounds hot. Yeah. It sounds
What?
Good. It's cool. It sounds cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So
Yeah.
you like that group?
Yeah.
You agree with them?
Nick Cannon? Is this the guy on the rap thing?
Like that group?
This is the guy on the cringiest rap show, Wildin' Out. Yeah. Do you know that show? I couldn't watch 1 second. My brothers watch it, and they're like, it's not that bad. And I get so cringed out, I have to go to the bathroom and, like, put my hands on the sink and start sweating from cringe. It's so strange for me.
Yeah.
You agree with them?
Yeah.
So are you okay that they terrorized the country?
What did Nick Cannon get canceled for?
Attack police officers. They
I don't
robbed.
think it's good when they do like harm towards like properties and stuff. I don't think that's good.
How
But,
about
I
when
mean,
they
I
do
think people
harm?
I think people should be able to say what they want. I think people should be able to, yeah, like demonstrate if they want to, if they're unhappy with something.
Amazing. And are you for defunding the cops?
Why is the argument defund the cops? Shouldn't NA have, like, that's such a bad slogan. Shouldn't it be demilitarize the cops? Like, I don't get why fucking lefties cannot word things correctly. They only word things in a way where they, like, can never get anything done. Wouldn't that be way more effective of a slogan that even that weed smoking, car driving righty will fucking agree with that? You know what I mean? Like, it's so interesting how they word things completely wrong, and then everyone's like, defund the cops. What do you mean by that? You know? But this is an anarchist channel, so you know what I mean? Like, we're not going to talk about that. Okay? We don't like society.
This is like American politics, Jesee.
Oh, you don't quite understand American politics.
I mean, I can understand it, but I wouldn't want to, like, it's not really my place yet. So you can ask the Americans.
Do they have Black Lives Matter in Sweden?
Not in the same way, no, because it's not really. I feel like America has a kind of a different sort of culture when it comes to people. And
did he just ask, is there a Black Lives Matter in Sweden, when all of the Black Lives Matter ideology is against the transatlantic slave trade that happened in the Americas? Like, that's where it stems from, most of it. Like, why would he ask that? Why would Jesee ask that if he does politics for a living? Why is a security guard on the internet confused with political Andy? You know what I mean? It's like, this is what you do for a living. How do you not know?
Like, ethnicity and stuff compared to Sweden, like, we don't really have, like, we don't have the same history, so it's a bit different.
Oh, I see. So you guys don't have the race issue there?
Not in the same way as America, I don't think so.
So do you believe there's such thing as racism?
Yeah, of course.
And what is racism?
When you don't think that someone, like, how do I explain it? When you don't think that someone has, like, as much value because of their, like, color. I think that's bad.
Okay.
And so in Sweden, the handful of blacks that are there, they feel equal to white people?
I think so, yeah.
So
I don't really see many complaints. I mean, we have like a different thing. It's not like, I don't think they experience as much. I don't think so.
What's the thing there when you say a different thing? What is the thing in Sweden?
Yeah, they're not getting gunned down by police in Sweden. That's the difference.
Oh, I think there's more racism towards, like, other ethnicities than just black people.
Oh, are there Allah Abba people there?
A lot, what?
Are there Allah?
Yeah, definitely.
And do white people get along with the Allah Abba people?
What is this?
Yeah, definitely.
Are there Allah?
Yeah, definitely.
And do white people get along with the Allah Abba people?
Not everyone, no.
And what is the issue between the Muslims and the white people there?
I mean, it's not like everyone, but there's definitely, like, some people that does not like them, like white people that does not like them, and then there's some, like, people on the other side that doesn't like white. It's like.
And why is it? Why don't white people like them, and why don't they like white people?
Probably because differences, and probably, like, just social differences, and probably just a lot of judgmental thoughts, I'd assume.
Are you for open borders?
I think anyone should be able to immigrate to a country, like, as long as they're, like, what do I say? Like following, like, the laws, like the rules.
Like they're what? I'm sorry, speak up a little bit.
Like, I think you should be able to immigrate to a country, yes.
So
as long as they're following the laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the Dalai Lama disagrees with you. Imagine he said that.
So you're for open borders?
Is that open borders? Would you call it that?
Yeah. So when people say open borders in America, usually they're talking about, like, mass migration of, like, everybody moving somewhere sometimes.
Right.
Which is
I don't really know what it means.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's not.
Destiny, are you still for open borders?
I'm okay with people moving as long as we can, like, as long as there's enough room for them, and as long as they're, like, willing to work and stuff. I think that's good. Yeah.
How about open borders?
Sure.
So just let anyone in, no matter what.
No, I mean, they have to be willing to work. They can't have, like, a terrorist or criminal background or anything. Like, we still check, of course, but it shouldn't only be like, only so many people a year get in if we can take more, like, workers or people that want to move here and do stuff.
Do you think the government should take care of them when they get here?
No, I don't think so.
Our government is doing that. How do you feel about that?
I don't think that's true, Jesse.
You don't think what's true?
I don't think the government takes care of people that move to the United States. There's a pretty not legally and probably not even illegally.
So you don't know that the government of America is allowing all these people to come in from everywhere and giving them free houses, free education, free everything? You're not aware of that?
None of that stuff is free. What do you mean?
The government, we are paying for it, you're right. The taxpayer, the workers
No,
are
wait,
paying for it.
wait. If you want to talk about any particular issue, we can, but we don't pay for education. People in school districts pay for education. If you're paying rent in an apartment, or if you own a house, or you're paying rent for a house, you're paying for your education. It comes out of your property taxes.
We are paying for illegal aliens and for lazy people that don't want to work.
How do illegal aliens get into a school district unless they're paying for a house?
Our government let them in.
No, I don't think so.
You're so busy having sex, you're not aware of what's going on.
Jesse, I have a kid. I know what it's like to enroll a child in school. You have got to show proof of an address in order to qualify for a school district. You can't just go to a random public school.
Not if you're an illegal alien. Only the citizens have to do that.
I've never heard that in my life, Jesse. I don't think that's the case. But...
Wait, do you have kids?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yes. I have a son. He's married and he has 2 kids. Well, one adult. Well, both adults now. And I have a great-grandson. My granddaughter is married, so I have a great-grandson.
Wow.
Amazing.
Amazing. Nice. So, Jesee, you're not aware that our government, we are paying for illegal aliens, right?
I don't think we pay. There might be loopholes, but generally, no, we don't pay for illegal aliens to go to school. But I mean, like, again, like, you have to show an address typically, unless there's some place that does it differently. But when you go to register a child at a school, you have to show your address to prove that you live in the district.
Is it possible to be living here and not know? Is Jesee joking around with? He's serious? So it's possible to live in America and not know this?
Jesse, I've enrolled a kid in school. I know how this works. When you go to enroll a child for their first grade or kindergarten at school, you have to show your address where you live so that they know you live in the school district. You can't just go to a random school and say, I want my kid to go here. And they're like, oh, okay. Like, you have to show you live there in that district.
Jesee, are you aware that illegal aliens are getting IDs, like driver's license and things like that?
Yeah, if you get a fake ID or you lie about something, you might be able to, but that's different than letting them do it. You understand, right?
No, you can, an illegal alien can go to the DMV and get it without having a fake ID. I know that for a fact.
That's not a fake ID. That's like a driver's license, but that still doesn't get you into a school.
Well, you need to come home, man, and pay attention.
I pay attention, Jesse.
No wonder we're losing the country.
In the state of California,
He's like, you need to come back home to USA, bro.
Doesn't get you into a school.
Well, you need to come home, man, and pay attention.
I pay attention, Jesse.
No wonder we're losing the country.
In the state of California, I didn't follow this the way, but I think in the state of California, I think you can get some forms of identification, even if you're an illegal alien. But then just because you have an ID doesn't mean you get into a school or can get your kids into a school. You got to show residency to do that.
Wow. Man, when you come home, you make sure you start paying attention to things.
All right. I'll do that, Jesse. Okay.
Melina, do you support abortion?
I think you should be able to have an abortion, yes.
Really? Have you ever had one?
No.
And why do you think it's okay for a woman to kill a man's child in the womb?
Is it not her child as well?
No, it belongs to the man.
Wait, am I a baby making machine?
Yes.
Steve, why didn't you tell me this?
Well.
I think it's your body, your choice.
What do you mean, your body, your choice? What does that mean?
Like, Jesse, imagine if you were a woman and you were raped and got pregnant. Do you think you do not have the rights to remove that child from you?
No, she doesn't have a right to do that. Even if she can rape, she can put the baby up for adoption rather than killing the baby in the womb.
What if a 12-year-old got raped by her dad? Should that 12-year-old have to have the kid?
I doubt if that happens.
Oh, come on,
You guys
Jesse.
are doing a lot
Of course it happens.
You're doing a lot of ifs. I don't think that happens.
No.
Damn. Does it happen, chat? Dun, dun, dun. This is the EU chat. Let's see it. Let's see it, chat. Good faith only, please. Oh, shit. It's pretty 50-50. Fuck. Someone said it depends. That's not majority. Okay. Very rare. Less than 1%. Someone said evil degenerates. What the fuck? Is that dad? Someone said literally my city. Whoa. Okay. So EU is mostly pro-choice for EU crowd. That's so weird because my NA crowd, I don't think they are. Pro-choice has won in this chat at 84% to 16%. That means Melina was right about something.
You don't think minorities get raped, or not minorities? You don't think that minors get raped sometimes by older people?
Not by their fathers.
Okay, let's say it's not by their father. Let's say a 12-year-old gets raped by a teacher or something. Do you think they should be forced to have that kid?
Well, I don't like doing ifs. I would rather wait and see and deal with it if and when it happens, because
well, that's what we do when we talk about making abortion laws, Jesse.
Yeah.
You don't know how you're going to feel about a situation until you have to deal with the situation.
Sure, but shouldn't they have the right then to figure it out rather than the state tell them you're not allowed to do anything?
Well, killing a child in the womb is an evil thing to do, and we owe it to the child to give that child a chance to have a life. And
Wait,
not
what
just
about
let-
if a child gets a child and then you know that this child is gonna die if they give birth?
That's the
Isn't that
only
just
time that I would grant an abortion if they knew for sure that the mother would lose her life. And since the mother's already living, she deserved to live. So that's the only time I think an abortion should be permitted.
Let me just see in case something pops up. The story of Joseph written his 24 monster.
But when you say it's her body, her choice, how is it her body?
Because it's my spirit, right? That is in this body.
How is it your body, though? I'm not understanding that.
This is my body. Like
Yeah.
I can move around. Like I'm existing like a human, so it's my body.
Did you create the body?
No, my mom did.
How did your mother create the body?
She had sex with my dad.
But how did she create the body? She just laid up and got pregnant. She didn't do.
Dude, look at Steven's truth. Look at this is Steven leaking what he really thinks. And it's so bad what his thoughts are actually like. It is actually insanity.
do anything. How did she create the body to
Wait,
make it
what
her
do you
own
mean?
body?
My whole body is gonna carry a child and create the child. Don't you think my body's putting work into creating the child?
But you didn't create the body. You're not telling me how you created
Of
it.
course it is.
Thank you so much, Q. Thank you.
Inside of my body. Like my body created my child.
How is that?
Obviously. How does it
Jesse,
work?
when's the last time you took a biology class?
Yeah.
Where do you
How
think babies
is-
come
you
I'm
not
from?
learn
trying to
this in
figure
school?
out. I hear women say, "My body, my choice." And
Yeah.
when women can tell me how they created their body, then I can agree that they can kill the baby. How did you create your body,
My body,
Melina?
my body created my child in my
No, how
belly.
did you said your
That's how I
body,
created
your
your
choice.
body.
How did
My
you
mom
create
did.
your
My
body?
parents created me, right? I was in my mom's womb, right? And then she created me.
Do
She was
you-
carrying me for 9 months. Didn't your wife do this?
Did you realize that you did not create? There's no such thing as my body, my choice. You didn't create
Wait,
your
you don't.
body.
Oh, you're telling me that I did not create my body.
Women don't create their own bodies. It's just a saying.
Who is
it's
creating
not
the body?
God.
But if you don't believe in God,
That doesn't mean he doesn't exist because you don't believe
it
in
doesn't exist. Do you believe in Santa?
I can't wait until December comes.
Wait, do you believe in Santa?
You don't believe there's a Santa either?
No, I don't believe in Santa. Do you believe in Santa?
Oh, yes. No wonder you don't
You?
get anything for Christmas.
That's true. Why did you give me anything for Christmas?
Because you don't believe in Santa.
Okay.
So if both of you believe the same way,
We're going to hell.
how are you
Amazing.
going, Justin, how are you going to lead her if you think and believe in all the wrong things that she think and believe in? How will you be of help to her?
Wait, how will I help Melina if she thinks the wrong thing?
I mean, you're thinking all the wrong things that she's thinking. How will you lead her in the right way to go?
I don't think we're thinking the wrong things, Jesse. I think we think pretty clearly about these things. Yeah.
And you think that abortion is fine.
Yeah.
And you believe that a woman has a right to kill a child in the womb.
I mean, I don't consider it like a living person yet, so yeah.
And so you think that a woman has the right to do that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Melina, do you believe in right and wrong?
That's a complicated question. Like, I believe in right and wrong to like have a society that is functional, but I don't think there's anything written like in a Bible or anything like that that's like right and wrong.
What do you mean by you believe in right and wrong?
Like, you know that you shouldn't kill someone because if we killed, like if people were able to kill other people in the society, people would just die. It wouldn't be a positive thing, right?
Kind of like abortion, right?
But I mean, no one cries, okay? There's
Amazing.
the child hasn't had an experience yet.
The
so
soul
it's
of the
not-
child cries when the mother is murdered in the womb.
But I don't believe in a soul. I don't
Amazing.
believe anything such thing exists.
So then why you have an issue with human beings killing one another?
Because we experience things, and I don't want to get killed. So if I'm walking around killing people, I could get killed. I don't want to get killed. I want to live.
And so is there another example of right and wrong that you believe?
You have to be a bit more specific.
You say you do believe in right and wrong.
Yeah,
There's
to
a
like have a
right and there's a
functional
wrong.
society.
Is there another example you could give me besides human beings killing one another? Is there another example of right and wrong?
Not that I can come up with at the moment. I need more
So
specific.
that's the only thing you can think of.
I mean, like basic laws, right?
Yeah,
You shouldn't
I
steal
guess.
from people, rape people,
Yeah,
like
something like
hit
that,
people, crash cars, drink.
Like not hurt other people or try to like make someone else's life worse to like gain something from them, I guess.
Amazing. And where does right and wrong come from?
It comes from figuring out like what would be the best for everyone around us. That's how I see it.
Repeat that.
Like I want, like if I'm gonna live in a society where there's plenty of people, I want there to be laws so I feel safe, so other people feel safe, so everyone can be happy. That's how I see it.
Amazing. Do you believe that women have love?
Yes,
You do believe that women
I have
have
so
love?
much love. I have
And-
so much love
And how do you know you have love?
because I can feel it in my whole body.
And what does that feel like?
It feels like MDMA. If you've ever tried that. No, it feels nice. It feels cozy. I feel happy.
And
A lot of emotions. Yeah.
and when you're not feeling happy, is that love?
I think feeling unhappy sometimes and sad is completely fine. That's completely normal. That's how I see it. Like
And
you have to feel like you have to have some bad days if you want to have a lot of good days, you know?
is that
How the
love?
brain works.
Are you? Is that love when you're feeling that way?
Yeah, sure. I
Really?
mean, what do you think love is?
Do you believe that there is you don't believe there's a God? Do you believe
No.
there is a Satan?
No.
Do you believe there's an evil?
Not really.
And you don't believe there's a good or evil, or just a evil?
I think that's hard to answer because I don't think there's anything like certain. Like it's not like you know that there is something good or bad. Things kind of just is, in my opinion. But then of course you can like feel better about some things and feel worse about others, depending on who you are as a person, right?
So you don't believe there's good or evil, right?
I guess.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
So if you don't believe that, why is it wrong for another human being to kill another?
Because I don't want to get killed. I want to live, right? People do things for different reasons. I think it's more. I think usually what people do. What?
So what now?
Oh, I think usually people do things for selfish reasons. So imagine if something happens to someone that you care about and you feel revenge to that person, so you go kill that person. Is that like evil? Like to kill someone in that case?
Amazing.
Because something else, like that person did something else. I think it all depends on the situation. Usually people do things for their own like emotions and selfishness. I don't think they consider themselves as evil or anything like that. I don't think they're possessed by some sort of thing to become evil.
When the Allah Abba people beat women and blow up people and cut their heads off, is that good or evil?
It's bad.
Is it good or evil?
I think it's bad.
What does bad mean?
Like not good.
Amazing. That's amazing. So, Destiny, what's your impression of Joe Biden at this point?
Doing a great job, Jesse. American hero.
Really? And what
Yeah.
what is he doing that's good?
The coronavirus relief was amazing. I think that it's like there's like a huge percentage of children that have been uplifted from uncertain like living conditions because of the child tax credit increase and the monthly payments that are going out from that. And I think that the new massive infrastructure bill that they're trying to negotiate would also be really amazing if they can get that passed.
And what else is he doing that you're so impressed with?
Well, I mean, those are the two major legislative accomplishments so far that we're looking for. Yeah.
And because they're giving away so much free money, well, not free money, of our tax dollars, those who work, a lot of small businesses are going out of business so that now they can't, people don't want to work because they're getting all this money. Is that a good thing?
I don't think that's why people don't want to work, Jesse. I don't think that's happening.
Well, why they were working prior to getting the free money? Why they don't want to work if it's not the fact due to the free money?
A lot of people are scared of getting sick. A lot of people, when they stopped working during the pandemic, they just retired. They're like, we don't have to work anymore. Just retire, take Social Security, because we got a lot of boomers that are getting old. Yeah, but they've looked at states where they've cut like the unemployment insurance early, and it's not like a whole bunch of people started working. So I don't think people are just collecting free money, not working. I think a lot of people just dropped out of the job market, and yeah.
Are you just making this up as you go right now? You're not
Okay,
making any sense at all.
Jesse, it all makes sense. You can look at the data if you want.
And so what else? Man, how old are you, Destiny?
32.
And Melina is 23.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing. What else is Joe Biden doing that you're happy about, Destiny?
I mean, right now the major thing is negotiating that infrastructure bill.
So just the money stuff is the only thing you're happy about?
I mean, economic policy are the two biggest things right now that I think we have to worry about in the United States. Yeah. So those are the huge things that I'm looking for. I mean, he doesn't have much else to do in Congress right now besides that major bill, because I don't think anything else big is on the table right now. So.
What do you think about the way he handled the war in Afghan?
I mean, I respect that he actually. What?
The way he ended the war, that whole situation right now.
Yeah, I mean, I respect that he finally pulled out, but I mean, it was rough, but it was always going to be rough. There was no easy way out of there.
And how do you feel knowing that he left American citizens over there?
I don't think there are American citizens that are left there that can't get back. I don't know. I don't think that's the case, but
Is destiny real? This is not our destiny. This is someone else with the beard.
okay.
Is this the real destiny?
It's the real destiny.
So you don't believe he left any Americans over there?
My understanding is if you're American and you're trying to get back to the United States, you should be able to. There are other people that might not be able to get visas or stuff, like people that helped us and whatnot. But I don't think there's a ton of Americans stranded. I mean, there might be a few, but I don't think there are that many.
And when you say a few, how many you think there might be?
I don't know, like in the dozens? I'd be surprised if there were that many, but yeah, I don't know. I'd have to check.
Are you checking now?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Yeah.
If he's left one behind, is that the right thing to do?
It's never going to be perfect, right?
If he left one behind, is that the right thing to do?
As opposed to staying there forever? Yeah.
So, as opposed to staying there forever, you're okay with him leaving one American behind?
Yes.
Really? And why is that?
Because, we could either have like more soldiers dying over there and dump more money over there, or we could finally pull out. I don't think you're ever going to get a situation where you get like 100% of every single person. Like, I don't think that's going to happen.
And why is that?
Just because things happen. I don't know, that either somebody's visa doesn't get approved, or somebody couldn't make it to the airport, or somebody's in another city and they get cut off, or I don't know, anything can happen. I would have to look at every single city in Afghanistan and figure out why every single person isn't able to get back or not.
It's being reported that Joe Biden knew he was going to bring the men home from the military there, but he didn't bring home the citizens first. He just brought the men home and brought some of those so-called Afghan refugees or whatever they were, loaded them up and brought them back, but not a lot of the American citizens. If that's true, what do you think about that?
I think that'd be pretty bad. So I just looked this up because I'm curious. So right now, about 1,000 people, which is American citizens and Afghans holding visas to the U.S., are like waiting for approval to get flights. They're waiting for clearance, but I guess we'll see like in the next few weeks, like how many people get left behind or how many people can't get back to the United States or what.
They have already been left behind. The Taliban control in Afghan now, including the airports, the highways, the roadways, and everything. So the American citizens cannot even
you don't think the Taliban are going to let them out? You think they want to keep them all there to bring the U.S. soldiers back, to bring the American military back? I
think that it's being reported that our country offered them money and said they were going to get them buku money. And apparently, and I don't know how true that is or not, but they have not done that. And so now the Afghans are blocking even the private planes from coming in or out to get the American citizens that Joe Biden left behind. What do you think of that?
I hopefully we get them out. We'll try to get them out, I guess. But
yo, I need lunch money, guys. Someone in chat. I need $40.
And one other thing that you think Joe Biden is doing that's so wonderful?
My biggest focuses right now are related to like the coronavirus stuff, which is also related to the economic stuff. That's what I'm looking at right now. So the coronavirus bill was good, and then the infrastructure bill is what's being negotiated right now. That's the big thing that I'm looking for.
Amazing. Did you take the shot?
Yeah, both of them.
You did? And what made you decide to take them?
I wanted to see what kind of powers I would develop. I wanted to see how I evolved, what kind of X-Men I'd become. But I just don't want to get sick, Jesse.
Amazing. Melina, did you take it too?
Yeah, of course.
And why did you take it?
Because I don't want to die. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to kill anyone else with the virus.
Really? Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to take it. So I got to ask this because we're starting to run out of time. Melina, what is a man?
What is a man?
What is a man?
I don't really... A man is something that humans has made up of a stereotype of what a person that is born with a penis is supposed to be. That's how I see that. Yeah.
Destiny, what is a man?
Whatever you want it to be, Jesse.
No, I'm asking you, what is it?
Not a woman.
Melina, what is a woman?
The same answer, but just put in woman there instead of a man. And say vagina instead of penis. Is that complicated?
Destiny, what is a woman?
Whatever isn't a man, Jesse.
Whatever what?
Whatever is not a man, Jesse.
Really? Melina, have you heard of Bruce Jenner?
Yeah,
Is that a man or a woman?
a woman.
And what made him a woman?
She said that she was a woman. She
And-
felt like a woman. She is a woman.
And so because he said he's a woman, you believe it's a woman?
Yes. Have you ever heard of femboys?
Heard of what?
Have you ever heard of femboys? I'm just curious.
Of what?
Femboys.
No.
It's like guys that likes to dress up feminine.
That's what Bruce
Like
Jenner
with
is?
skirts and... No.
What is Bruce Jenner?
I
Is he a
was just
feminist?
curious.
Is he a
No,
femboy?
Bruce Jenner is a woman.
What made him a woman? Because he said it?
Yes.
Amazing. What is love?
Wait, didn't we already have this conversation?
What is love, real fast?
Real fast.
Love is a feeling.
Really? Destiny and Bruce Jenner, a man or a woman?
I think Caitlyn Jenner is I'm pretty sure a woman, yeah.
And why do you believe he is a woman?
They identify as one and they present as one, so.
So just because he said it, that make him a woman?
Well, she said it and she presents as it, yeah?
Amazing. So I got to put both of you guys on the hot seat. And I need you to answer these questions as quickly as possible.
Shit.
Quick.
Quick.
Okay, go.
The hot seat.
Melina, how old is too old for a man to play video games?
None. There's no limit.
Do you believe, I already asked you this, but do you believe in open borders?
Sure. Or
Destiny,
something.
is it true that your parents voted for the Great White Hope?
Yes.
Nice. I like your parents. I don't know what happened to you, but if they voted for the Great White Hope, they got to be amazing.
Yeah.
Melina, do you love the Great White Hope?
No.
And why not?
You shit.
Everybody does.
No. She says he is shit.
Oh.
But everyone is kind of shit too. So it's...
I asked this before, but it's in my questions. Have you two ever had a threesome with anybody?
Yes.
Have you done it more than once?
Yes.
Amazing. Capitalism or socialism, Melina?
Capitalism.
Capitalism, socialism, Destin.
Capitalism.
Melina, is hell a real place?
No.
What do you say, Destin? Is hell a real place?
Yep. We're in it right now, Jesse.
I can say that you guys are, that's for sure. Melina, should critical race theory be taught in schools?
What does that mean?
Very complicated.
Okay, that's too complicated.
They are teaching black people that white people are evil.
That's not what it is.
It-
It's really complicated.
no comment.
Destiny, should critical race theory be taught in schools?
Depends on how you do it. Maybe. I don't have a concrete answer for you.
Is sex love?
No.
It doesn't have to be.
In one word, describe Joe Biden, Melina.
Sniffer.
Melina, yeah. What?
Joe Biden.
Do you know who he is?
Joe Biden. Yeah, I know who. President.
Describe him in one word.
President.
Destiny, in one word.
Amazing.
Amazing. Melina, should drag queens, transgenders, be allowed in women's sport?
I don't know. No comment on that one. I haven't thought about it.
Destiny, should transgenders be allowed in women's sports?
Probably not. That's a complicated one.
Melina, did you have fun?
Yes.
Did you, Destiny?
over
Did you have fun?
Always. I always have fun here,
Is it
Jesse.
already over?
Yeah, almost.
What?
What the? Tell the folks how they can get to your websites and see what you guys are doing.
Twitch.tv/Destiny, YouTube.com/Destiny.
Twitch.tv/Melina. And then I have an Instagram as well, which is melina.jorensen.
Amazing. This has been one of the most interesting discussions I've ever had with anyone.
Wow.
I had an amazing discussion with a young man from, where was he from? From England. It was deep, it was very insightful. And you guys are like on the other end of the spectrum of life, and I've learned a lot from you guys. I really have. So thank you so much for coming on.
I think it was a compliment. Thank you.
Thanks, Jesee.
Yeah.
It was fun.
And Destiny, you hurry up and come back to America and stop having so much sex and pay attention to what's going on, man.
Gotcha. We'll both come back, okay? In a few weeks, we'll come on your show, okay? Live,
All right. Right on.
Dude, all three of these people are so freaking brain dead that I'm quitting streaming.
The